online video games here, about to play Halo Reach. Last match I got a plus 7 kg spread, and unlike COD, I actually do well on this because why? First of all, it's a balanced game. In COD, you start out with super weak weapons, and you need to level up in order to gain weapons that are much more powerful, but not everyone has access to them unless they reach the minimum level needed to use those weapons and the minimum level needed to use the perks. However, in Halo, everyone starts out with the same build, except if you want a different power, you can change it at any time. And during my video gaming time, when I used to, I guess you could say, play games that weren't, I guess you could say, when I used to play FPSs for a bit during my video gaming time, meaning I'd play Shadowrun and Halo 3 a lot more than other games. I was level 43 in Halo 3, which is close to pro. Level 50 is the highest level you can get, and that's pro. This is essentially a tournament where if you would lose, you would rank down. However, you'd have to constantly keep winning in order to rank up. So lose one or two matches, you rank down. Win 5 or 6 in a row, you rank up, and you'd be playing the best of the best of the best of the best and the best. And even though I still rarely ever play Halo Reach, I still maintain some skill in the Halo FPS because I've just spent so much time in the past playing Halo 3 when I would play video games, or during my video gaming time I spent so much time playing Halo 3, so since the controls are similar, there's still some level of skill. In Halo Reach, if you're the second one, if you're the first one to get shot at, you're not always the first one to get killed. Unlike COD, you could actually take a bit of a hit. I don't like the idea that there's health packs in this game and that your shields can go down. In Halo 3, your shields can regenerate, but besides that, the game is very well designed, and it looks spectacular. The controls are great. It's much harder to play this game as opposed to playing the game on the PC with a mouse and keyboard, because the precision of the thumbstick, and the Xbox controller is not as accurate as using your whole entire hand in order to control a mouse. I like the pistol. The pistol is a decent medium range and can be used for close range combat. I don't like the idea it can spray, but every weapon has their ups and downs. Your assault rifle can spray bullets. The addition of jetpacks and shields that you can use, and camo and holograms, is a very nice addition to the Halo series that we've never seen before, and is implemented well. It brings a new layer and dynamic to FPSs, which have not been heavily, I guess you could say, heavily used in the past, or even heavily used in a competitive FPS. And that's why I like so much about Shadowrun. There's a combination of many different games, essentially. If you're curious what I'm talking about, let me explain. Well, you can use any weapon that you can afford in Shadowrun, so it has a combination of FPS, which is similar to Counter-Strike, where you buy your weapons at the beginning of the game. You can choose your race, so it has an MMO element where each race has its advantages and disadvantages. It has a hack and slash element, because if you got a katana, the game would change to a third person point of view. It has the RTS element where you could summon a minion. It has unique powers that aren't seen in other games, where you can turn invisible, where you can teleport, or that are not seen in many games, and it combines them all really well. Even though there's a few races and a few maps, so what is done extremely well. So that's why a game like Shadowrun deserves a 10 out of 10. And you can play Shadowrun on, I think, the PC. Therefore, you play with your friends who are playing Shadowrun on the PC, so it could be console gamers against PC gamers. And the console gaming is much harder than PC gaming, because you don't have the precision of the mouse when you control your character. But Halo Reach adds a new aspect to FPSs. You have the jetpacks, the invisibility, the overshields, items that are not seen in every game. You have the hologram. I died from a grenade there. Grenades are so deadly. They have such a large AoE radius that if you move you can avoid them. If you run into them you're dead. The shield makes it so much harder to kill enemies, especially like a swarm. When you're on the verge of killing one, I mean, normally if you're getting shot at by two people, you want to at least go down with killing one of them. But if they use their shield, the guy you're about to kill, now he's going to recover all his health, and then his teammate is going to wind up killing you. And his teammate will probably be in at full morale, so you'll be the one that winds up suffering the death. You see that he made a full comeback against me with the rocket launcher. You only have so much fuel with your jetpack until it runs out. Oh my god, I'm glad that the grenades in Halo actually deal damage rather than the ones that just flash and stun. Oh, unfortunate. Triggered my teammate. You just use that shield power. It's so OP. I'm just using their shield from now on. I can't kill any of them because they just keep armor locking. I'm not saying this. You know what, I take that back, it's not OP because I could use it as well. If I couldn't use it, it would be OP. Or if you had to unlock it much later in the game like COD, then it would be OP. But I could use it from level 1. There's no levels in this game, that's a joke. Yeah, you can't kill them, they got their shield and they're swarming. I really like the needler. It's always been a great weapon. Shield just saved me. I'm not frag. I don't need to get a negative PD. I could just save my teammates. It'd be great if you could use 2 powers. Just run into that guy's grenade and then see that. Sometimes these grenades can one-shot you. Just depends how they're used. Well, look, I just survived those grenade shots. If I didn't have that shield, I would have been dead. Then I instantly die when the shield comes out. So we're getting swarmed. You just saw how all those red players killed those blue players. Because they use their shields right away. just a battle of shields. Look at this. If you don't believe me, just rewind the video and keep watching it. If you don't see the heavy shield use. That guy that was 21 kills, he uses his shield well. There we go. It's pretty much game over, right? I know my KD spread is negative. If shields worked in this game, and this game did on power, so I would have got a lot more of those kills, but it is what it is. They are in this game, and it's not Halo 3. Almost died. I said that was a kill there. Look how long that battle took. We both used our shields twice. The key is too, I think, use it real quick and then stop using it. Because I missed one of those shots and not enough ammo. It's already reloading in order to finish that enemy off. Oh well. Let's try next match. I didn't do well that match. I'm assuming how many discs I got. But it teaches you if maybe I could become much better at this game if I would learn the ins and outs of the shield, meaning if I had perfect time with the shield I could be a much bigger asset than the jetpack. Even though you can travel around faster with the jetpack, I mean if you're immune to death with the shield, then you could deflect grenades and avoid death from a rocket launcher. It could be the most powerful weapon ever, especially if you swarm. So I got -5, it was terrible, but I got +12 in one of my previous matches, so I think my KD ratio is still positive overall. I'll check it. Service record. Matchmaking. 2,935 kills, 2,666 deaths, so it's still positive overall. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.